Welcome back to Monteriggioni, the Italian farm here in Tuscany. We finished up our grape harvest at the beginning of September, so here at the end we can focus on some other things, and we have no shortage of work. October we've got the olive harvest, and I haven't bought another olive grove yet. I'm not sure I want to, but I don't know. Just watching the sunrise here. To our east, yeah, no time to waste. This thing pumps out the potatoes pretty quick. I probably could have done the small one. I think I'm going to have an excess of potatoes. I've got a spinach here, but not a tomato yet, and it looks like they're pretty close, the tomatoes and the spinach, so I'm going to take this tomato pallet and take it down to the pasta factory to continue to do the tricolour. So Ristorante Centro is not going to get tomatoes today, but hopefully tomorrow they'll be able to start getting their tomatoes. We never got around to taking the Napa cabbage and the spring onions in the last episodes. So they're loaded up here in the pickup. Best price is actually over at the farmer's market. Why don't we just run it over there real quick so they can get it sold. Reload this so it's ready to go again once the next spring onion pallet spawns. We've got the Napa cabbage all ready for the day. Yeah, when we get back we can run that load into Ristorante Centro, I think. Started on the farming. I don't know if there's any contracts we could do. I could certainly use more cereal crops to make more flour, because the pasta factory's getting through it pretty quick. Of course, it's also making quite a bit of pasta, which is perfectly fine with me. Fortunately enough, the best price for both spring onions and Napa cabbage is here at the farmer's market, so we'll just go ahead and sell on it. And right back to the farm, we'll grab the little Landini with the trailer and we'll go into town. There we go. Sun's coming up. A little brighter. Yeah, I've been having to put more jump cuts and just make some more editorial decisions on the last few episodes. Hopefully it's alright. Matter of fact, maybe you might even appreciate it rather than driving around the map all the time. I like driving around. I like the scenery on the maps. Oh, I should have left that open. Hang on. Yeah. Facilitate loading it up. So I got tomatoes. Oh, I think I got eggs too. I took eggs to Ristorante Centro yesterday, so these I think are going to the pasta factory. So I've got, let's see, I got the egg pasta and just the regular pasta on here. I got quite a bit of regular pasta. So the Ristorante Centro will buy both of those, so we'll take them both there. I don't know if it was the best price the other day when I'm like, well, I'm already loaded up, so that's where it's going. So I've got the egg pasta, regular pasta, garlic, lettuce, and chili peppers. I do not need to go out to the vineyard, so we'll come right back out this side. It should be fairly quick and straightforward. We did get the tricolour. Is that right? Or is it tricolour? Tricolour, I think. Field drilled yesterday, but I think we need to roll it and also weed it. And I kept the weeder that I leased. So I think we can get that done today. That's probably the priority. And then we just need to be ready to do olives tomorrow. So I think we sold regular pasta the other day, but not, this is our first time selling the egg pasta. Ooh, wow. That's nice. I think I'm tempted to purchase another olive grove before October. Then the question would be which one? The one over by our rice field or one of the ones over here by town? Are these actual? I think those are not real. I think they're just decorative olive trees. But yeah, we really have, well, we have numerous options, but this is our grove here, and then there's one a little farther up. That would probably be the thing to do. But then there's that other one. I'll have to think about it, I guess. So let's see, we need to load this up. Oh, we don't need beacon on anymore. Let me quickly load this trailer and we'll head down to the pasta factory. Probably do this as a little quick time lapse. I don't know. Don't want this to turn into pallet simulator, logistics simulator, but let's get it loaded. Okay, we're arriving over at the pasta factory. As I was loading the trailer up, I realized, oh, I should probably be taking the Landini with the forks on it down there. So that we can load up pasta on the trailer. Here, I don't know, did we get anything other than the egg pasta yet? I should go check the flour. It looks like just pasta and egg pasta, doesn't it? What I'll do is I'll probably load up just 4 pallets of regular pasta. There's something different. We got a tricolour in here, it looks like. Oh, and gnocchi. They just look real similar to the other ones. Okay. So that's yeah. Cool. That is really cool. Okay, so let's see. Pasta, egg pasta, gnocchi, and tricolour pasta. Let's look in the pricing and see where we can sell that stuff. So alphabetically, the first one we come to is egg pasta. Ristorante Centro, significantly more than anywhere else. And then gnocchi, also Ristorante Centro. Pasta, best price, again, Ristorante Centro. And the tricolour pasta, Ristorante Centro. I think they're our biggest customer then. So let me go grab some more flour from the grain mill and see how it's doing. Actually, we got all that rice flour that we can sell as well. Maybe that's what I have to load up and go sell. Because it's not doing me any good. I'm not going to do anything with it. Or I guess I could let the price come up more. But I can come in here at the end and I can get... Oh, I put the weight on, so... It changed what controlled. Yeah, I've complained about this before. Front loader behaves a little differently than most, but it's fine. You just got to know what you're dealing with, that's all. Lurched forward. Okay, rather than drive around with this, oh, if I hop out it'll tell me. It's still got, oh no, it's still making rice flour. Wow. God dang, rice flour. Should spawn a little flour. Nah, I gotta move rice flour for it. Okay, where can we sell rice flour? To the bakery. So I think rather than sell pasta, I'm gonna take rice flour to the bakery. This flour over to the pasta factory, and then we'll take rice flour to the bakery for now. I think this has probably been about enough pallet handling for the day. Let's go do some farming. This weight has a pin hitch on it, so I should be able to hook up the trailer. It's not going to be great, but it will work. I don't think your brake lines and hydraulic lines and everything visually hook up. So it's like not your preferred method of hooking up a trailer, but it will work. You also get quite the lean on it. What I want to do is grab some of that rice flour and get it out of the grain mill. I'll take the 4 on the end and then maybe some flour pallets will spawn there that I could hook up. Let's see. Which one do I want to... That one. There we go. I'm just going to grab these 4 on the end and we'll take them to the bakery. There we go. That's what I wanted to see happen. I wanted to see the regular flower spawn so that we could take it over to the pasta factory. Oh, lurched. What I'm gonna do is I'll get 2 more of these, or 4 more. I'll grab these 4 on the end. I'll take them over to the pasta factory, then we'll come back, we'll grab that and take it to the bakery. Okay, that's a little better. I mistook the dairy for the bakery. I've never been up here before. Is there another way in or out? Or do I have to... I think I gotta turn around up here. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I think it's this building over here, and then I couldn't seem to find the trigger, so I pulled up the interactive zone markers, pulled onto it. It's like, it's not taking it. I wonder why not. Probably because it's not the bakery, it was the dairy. Let's get rid of those interactive zone markers. And then let me get back to the farm so we can start farming. We are back at the farm. leave the Landini on here. We may want to go down to the pasta factory or something yet today. So let me grab the Fiat. Oh, I left the lights on. Can I think the lights are off now. Yep, there we go. Grab the Fiat Agri and we will grab the roller. And I think we got weeds over there. We can come back and we can grab that we can grab the weeder that we leased and we can take it back. Or we can return it. Let's see. I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I should have done the smaller potato garden. That one's going to make more potatoes than I know what to do with. But what we can try and do is we can go see, I can go grab my other trailer we use for olives and go see if I can put potatoes in that trailer. And I guess we could sell bulk potatoes every other day or something, or the excess. See, a lot of people just let the pallets build up and then they go sell them all at once. I tend to like to sell them on the daily, you know. Yeah, the thing about this roller, it's more like the kind of like the Cambridge rollers that are like always on the ground. I don't like that so much. We'll go ahead and do the steering assist. We'll leave it on. Let's put it on 1 so that we can see how far we need to get over there to get that. Yeah. That way we'll have like an idea of how far we need to get over to the ends. And then we can switch it to 2 and run around twice at the end, but I want to try and keep it as clean as possible. So this is going to take a little bit of time, of course. We spent a lot of time this morning running around, messing with pallets and things. But really what we need to get done is rolling and weeding in here and then be ready for the olives tomorrow. Money looks really good. I'm concerned at how much or how little cereal flour or cereal crop we have to make flour yet. So let's see. Come up this one, I think. There we go. A little bit of lag there. We'll deal with it. Okay, so we're on the line. It's going to continue on the line. Let's go into check contracts real quick. And then, are there any harvesting for sorghum? You can make flour out of sorghum. So that would be good to get those for the excess crop and the money. So I think towards the end of the day, if I still have time, what I got to get done is I got to get this rolled and weeded. I could go do sorghum contracts. I could have a worker weed it for me. That's pretty easy. such a picturesque place to farm. If I ever make it to Italy again, it would be cool to go visit Monteriggioni. I don't know if it looks like this outside the city or the village, but man, it looks like that. Monteriggioni does. It looks like that. It would be neat to see how well they modeled it. Okay, I think that's it. I guess what you have to do is you have to just go ahead and fold it. There was one spot where we missed a couple of specks, but I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, let me get rid of these lines here. I don't like them. It's better. I hate to drive on it after I did all that nice rolling and stuff, but we're going to come back over here and weed it. And as I was doing that, I realized, actually, let's go up this way. I think I can still get another fertilizing state on my olive grove, and I think I need to. So I could grab the manure spreader and run up and down through the olive grove. And if I did that, I could also possibly buy the next one to the north. So let me just pull up the map here real quick just to look at the farmland. So the one I'm thinking about is 121 right on the other side. That one costs how much? Only 50,000 euros. Okay. And then how do I unselect? Oh, like that. Okay. And then let me go to soil composition. I got one fertilizing state on mine. There's nothing on the other one. So I could go up there. I could get a fertilizing state on that, on those olive groves. And then that's almost probably nearly as many trees as we have right now. For 50,000 euros, I think we should do it. So I think the weeder I could put on the Landini, and then I could take the manure spreader with this. And did I get I didn't get my other spring onions yet. Let me move this pickup out of the way so I can get to my bucket. But I'll worry about that later. So Landini and the weeder will run over and get the worker started on that. Drop that there. I think I'll go this way. I don't know if it's quicker or not. Seems like it ought to be. I think it's just 6 of one, half dozen of the other, though. I don't think we need to spread fertilizer on here. I don't know exactly what happened in this field. But watch, if I pull up the map and see how it's mostly fertilized. I think I'd just be wasting time trying to fertilize it more. I don't know. It says 50 on the map thing, but it looks like it's more here, so let's go ahead, hire a worker, get out the way. Okay, so I get some weed growing showing up. I won't get any behind them now. I may get some there. Yeah, I'm just not quite sure what happened there. All right, I'll jump cut back to the farm. I'll see you there. Yeah, I just walked across the field there. We should get that field someday. But right now, we're going to go head over to that olive grove. I got plenty of manure. We should be fine. We should be able to do this, no problem. We'll be able to scoop up that pile. Get rid of that, and then the rest of it we'll just kind of load the easy way. Let's get over here. And what I'll do is I'll probably just run up and down both groves together. Makes it somewhat easier, I think. What I can do is try and drive as straight as possible down this and get the manure spread. Go ahead and raise the back here. That should be good, I think, there. So what I'll do is I'll run to the edge of, well, let me go ahead and buy it, the other one. Flip the map again. Farmland. And then this one. Huh. So up. And it's a bit of a pain, but okay, we'll figure it out. Oh, let's buy it. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna try and go straight down this, I think. It'll get all of it. I'll bias a little more towards the right. Just go all the way to the end, and we'll reevaluate once we get there. I could have turned off going across the road though. Oh, there's a fence there. I did not see that. Okay, let's flip around. This one will just have to do like that. Alright. Pull up the map again. Actually, we did a pretty good job getting those fertilized. We'll go ahead and go down this as well. Okay, let me take a look at the map here. Everything looks fertilized somewhat. I could probably run down on the outside over here. Oh, workers done with their task. What I want to do is I want to run back and see if perchance so what would be the... Actually, I should probably just look here. I think that I don't see any reason why we couldn't put potatoes in this trailer. So it's the FarmTech EDK. I see potatoes and it holds 4,000. So let's go see if we can load, easily load potatoes into this. Right out of a pallet. So each of these pallets is 1,000. So let's see what we can do here. Can we? Oh, we can. That's cool. That's a good deal. So we can sell our excess potatoes that are over and above what we are putting into the pasta production. I'm going to take 4,000, fill the whole thing up. I don't think I'll hit weight, will I? Nope. Cool. So I could go sell these somewhere. Yeah, because they're pumping it out pretty darn quick. Let's see. Where could I take potatoes? Best price for potatoes at the pasta factory, but they're not paying me that. So farmer's market, $6.91, or yeah, I'll just take it to the farmer's market. That's closer here. So I think maybe after the olive harvest, I could convert this trailer into a bale trailer, take the sides off of it, or a flatbed rather, so we could move more pasta at once. Or, I don't know, we could leave it the way it is. I think I'm on green door. It's alright. That's fine. A little slower that way, but it's okay. Worker's done with the weeding, which is good. I got a couple more things I can work on still though. One of which, well, that I'm contemplating is doing something about how we're having to refill water, because we have what, 3 greenhouses and a garden now, all requiring water. Now I love going down to the river to refill our tanker of water, but oh, there's some manure on the floor. I'm gonna have to clean that up. Still got the bucket on, right? Put it in a greenhouse or something. Alright, so we're full of water. Let's go put that in our greenhouses. Did I like spill some? Probably did when I was refilling it. I'm surprised those other green onions haven't shown up. Have I run out of seeds or something? That's entirely possible, you know? Let me fill these greenhouses with what I have here. We'll take a look. Ooh, quite a bit of water. So because we have such a small barrel and stuff, there are some options that would make that a little better. Doesn't say anything's missing though, does it? I don't know why it's so slow. It's down to 172 seeds though, so it's about run out. But there is a mod. It looks pretty good, and it would keep all of our things watered, which would probably be nice. But I do enjoy the puddle on the little track backing down to the river and filling up there. I do like that. I will miss going down there, but having to go down there 2-3 times a day or whatever might get a little old, so. think I just illustrated my point about the water. Oh, how much is this one gonna take? All right, and then it's interesting, I guess, once you start overloading the water or dumping water, when you get to the point where you can do the next one, a lot of times it just automatically takes it out like it just did. So yeah, to be continued. I just realized that I have this little trailer over here. I should do the seed right now. What I like to do is I like to buy the pallets of bagged seed, because you get 50 more liters, which is, I know it's minuscule, and when you're not really struggling for money, it doesn't really matter, but I'm a cheapskate like that. But these greenhouses don't accept seed in that way. So I have to like load it into a trailer and deliver it bulk. And the seed that they sell at like the, I guess, what is it, north end of the map? It can't be the north end, considering where the sun comes up. I guess so. I guess so. Anyway, it's not cheap up there, so we haven't been to the store yet today. I should have stopped there when I was coming back from selling the potatoes, but see the turn signal, don't pass. I could have come over and done this then, but so what I'm going to do, pull over here. I'm going to quickly check used equipment, and then I'm going to buy 4 pallets of seed. What do we got? Nothing we can use. See, they all cost the same, 1,000, 1,000, and 1,050. So let me buy 4 of these. I'll probably come back and buy 3 more. I don't know. I just want to make sure my greenhouse, it was down to like 100. I want to make sure that greenhouse at least has seed. So put the bag seed in here. We'll put that in our greenhouse. And then, I don't know. I think I'm pretty much done for today, for the most part. So I probably could do those sorghum harvests just to get the excess crop to load into our grain mill. But yeah, normally we keep this trailer up at the olive grove. Otherwise I'd probably use it more, but we may convert it. Or maybe we should just buy another one. I don't know. Or look for a larger, you know, flatbed bale trailer type thing. Okay, I want to go to the farthest one up. I think everything will take seed and probably could use some, but it's the far tarp greenhouse that I'm concerned with. So let me I don't know if it'll automatically start unloading at the next one like the water does or not. Uh-oh. There we go. I was just gonna say, doesn't look like it wants it. I think it'll probably take all of it though. Once it's all gone, we'll take a look at in the menu at the productions, at the greenhouses and stuff. So the big potato garden holds 10,000. It's got almost 2,000. The extended greenhouse, what's that? It's got 4,143. This one, that one's got 1962. And then what's the other one? Small glass. I think it's all okay for now. I should have looked at water when I was doing that. I didn't even think of that. Oh, I still got seed down there. I was going to go get some anyway. I was going to wave off going and get more, but there's still the what, 150 liters? No, wait, no, 200. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll buy 3 more. I'll put all of it in the trailer. We'll take it back and figure out where we're going to put it. Maybe put a little here, a little there. I don't know, I think I got enough footage to edit together here. Careful of the fence. Did I drop my trailer off? It sounded like I did. Alright, hang on. What is that noise? All right. So I think now what we'll do is we'll take a look at those sorghum contracts, and I'll probably take those, and that's probably where I'll end it. So let's see. That one's got that trailer. This one's got a semi-trailer. I don't think I want that. Does it have the same combine? That one's even bigger, but I think we'll go ahead. We'll borrow equipment for that one. Either way, it's going to cost €1,000. But, yeah, the truck's hard to get around on this map, so we'll borrow those items. And then accept that one, too. So here's our equipment. It's always very difficult to deal with. Oh, this trailer. I hate this trailer right here. It is a serious pain to back this one because it's got the swivel axle. I like where it's got like the single wheel, like a tricycle kind of thing almost, as opposed to a big axle like that. It's harder to deal with. But yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and say thanks for hanging out with me here in Monteriggioni Italian farm. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? Don't cost nothing. You gotta make a little more money. Gotta remember to return that weeder. But we'll see you in October, and we will do some olive harvest.